Welcome back to another episode of the Moneyline Grind. We are at the end of the month, March 31st, a very, very special month. We've done some amazing things this month, and we'll get into all of that. But this is pretty much where you go every day, especially for NBA picks, to just win money, earn money, whatever, however you want to view it. And I have three more NBA picks for you for tonight, including a parlay. But let's recap for a second. Last night we swept the board again, our sixth sweep of March. That's a sweep every 5 days, our 11th sweep of the year. Keep in mind, not many picks were put out in November and December. So we have been cooking. And just a really incredible month that I hate that it has to end. We had my birthday this month. We've had parlays hit. But let's get into what we did last night. We had Royce O'Neal over 11.5 PRA. He finishes with 12. Very sweaty, very, very sweaty, but we get paid. We had Tim Hardaway Jr. over 9.5 points. He scored 9 points in the first quarter, finished with 20. And then we faded Tobias Harris. Tobias Harris did not play. I think he has like a sore Achilles. So we get our money back there. Finished the night 2-0. I think we get like 1.6 units. And here are my three picks for tonight. I'm trying to keep this a little more concise because I have the day off of work today. So I'm trying to do some things. But I did prioritize my picks. Starting off with the man on the cover, Roy Hamichiara. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Rui, over 9.5 points, minus 133. Averages 13 points per game, 12 in his last 10. 7 of 9 from three-point land over his last two games. And what I like about that is you want to see that type of recent success because shooting is all about confidence. You have Luka, you have LeBron, you have Reeves. They're going to get you tons of open looks when they penetrate to the basket, pause, and knock out. You hit two of these wide open threes from the wing or corner, we will be fine. But he should get tons of open looks, and then look for him also to cut behind whichever boy handler is penetrating. Think of somebody on one side of the court is cutting. A lot of eyes, attention go there. Roy can now kind of cut also from the opposite wing and just really lead to the basket. Lakers do have the passing and those three main players to find Roy for some easy baskets. We only need 10 points. Second pick, we're going to take Chet Holmgren, he's a what do you call him? A cash cow for us. Over 24.5 PRA, minus 130. He is questionable, but if he does play, I expect him to be very successful tonight. Averaging 25.1 PRA in the season, 24.8 in his last 10, last 8, 24.4 in his last 8. But 3 of those 8 games played under 26 minutes compared to a little over 27 minutes per game. Maybe some concern, which why he's questionable today. Maybe there's some soreness, and maybe they look to limit his minutes. But if the game is, at least close through the first half, we should still have enough volume there. We saw a game at around the 23-minute area and a couple around the 25-minute area. But over the last 8, he's also been very impressive. 40 PRA against Boston. They do play straight up. They do play more man-to-man defense. But he also had 30 PRA at Sacramento. So on the road, he's done it. I believe they're at home today. Then when we look at pace, we know the Bulls are going to definitely push the ball, which will lead to opportunities. Thunder's defense complements PRA. They're a team that defends all positions very well. They'll lead to tough shots. Tough shots lead to rebounds. They could also make you turn the ball over, steal the ball, which will lead to fast break, easy baskets, which are also easy assists. They could also defend at the rim. They block your shot. Sometimes the guy who blocks the shot also gets the rebound on the play. And then sometimes there, if depending on the situation, you might have guys leaking for outlets, which then comes into an easy assist. So if you're a poker player, I would say this has a lot of outs tonight as long as he's on the court. 37 PRA, October 26th versus Chicago. So we're seeing that Vegas is unsure of his health. I say we go for it. They won't put him out there if he can't play because they're ahead in the standings, and there's really no need to win this game against the Bulls. Chicago against power forwards have struggled. They've struggled. They allow the 4th most points per game, 3rd most rebounds per game, and 6th most assists per game to opposing power forward. That's pick number 2. That's a strong pick. We just need him on the court. We need Chet for like 27, 28 minutes, and that's even doable, even if he's sore, depending on the severity of his injury or soreness is what we're going to see on that one. I think if it's too much, I think if they're thinking like we're only going to play him 24 minutes, they're more likely to just sit him out for the night. No point of playing him. And my last pick, AP Porzingis under 30.5 PRA minus 128, averaging 28.5 on the season, 28.3 last 9. 26 PRA December 12th, December 7th. I wrote against Boston. I hate when I do that. Against Minnesota. Sorry, against Memphis. I'm terrible. They're playing the Memphis Grizzlies. He had 26 PRA December 7th when they played each other. Only 32 or more minutes in one of his last 9. So he barely cracks that 31, 32 minute area, but only once in his last 9 games he's gotten to 32 minutes. And then when we look at it, I know JJJ is like Jackson Jr. is like a power forward and Porzingis is a center, but these guys are likely going to match up tons of times tonight. And I just like JJJ's athleticism, his ability to move laterally and really change things. Porzingis, if you've ever watched him, when he plays against longer guys who can match similar length, he doesn't have the awareness of his shot getting blocked. There's a thing when you've gotten your shot blocked enough times, you have an awareness. Like you can start calculating the time and distance and length of the arm to start blocking your shot. I swear this sounds crazy, but this is real. And this is money line grind analysis. This is a basketball guru who's been playing this game for so long at many levels telling you something weird that you'll never hear anything else. KP doesn't have that awareness. Like I've seen him get a shot blocked plenty of times on like kind of lazy, like not just like almost like naive that it could even happen. Rightfully so. He's like 7'3" and he probably hasn't got a shot blocked many times in his life. But that is a thing. And I think he'll have some struggles. He had 5 fouls last time they played each other. He's going to also have to guard JJJ, who can put the ball on the floor. Porzingis got some injuries. He's not the same guy as when he first came into the league as far as like explosiveness and ability to rip and go and stuff like that. Kind of like a skinny Dirk, if you will. But that's all I got for you as far as my 3 picks. I feel good about those. I would love to finish the month 7 sweeps, back-to-back sweeps. That would be crazy. We've done well. We're over I think around 15 units. I'll check all the numbers and try to put them in the episode tomorrow. Then my parlay of the day, 3-legger. I think this is I didn't write it down. Plus 379 if I had to remember based on my memory, which is not always great. I'm taking Paulo Banchero over 11.5 rebounds plus assists. Hamuchiara, 12 or more points. And then the Heat money line. The Heat money line is like minus 400. So if you want to sub that out and throw something you're a little bit more confident in, I actually should have taken the Heat minus 2 just to give me some better numbers. But anyway, $10 wins you 38. You already know the drill. End of the month, we're trying to secure these profits, and I think we're going to do it. I don't want to make any guarantees, but I think we go minimum 2-1 on these picks. Good chance at the sweep. Great month, everyone. Thank you. We put, 50 subscribers on the board. Tell a friend because we're winning money here, and there's plenty of it to go around. Have a great night. Best of luck. I'll see you next month.